Nice to see you again.
How's it going?
It's very well, thank you, but it's even better for you, eh?
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool being here, yeah. I'm really excited.
So, nominated again. You're a winner the last time we saw you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The London Film Critics Award.
Yeah, that was right, yeah, which is really cool. I didn't think I was going to win. Yeah, well, that was cool.
Is it making a difference to you being an award winner now, as opposed to how many scripts are coming your way?
I suppose so, yeah. I mean, I don't really think about it. I don't look in the mirror and go, you're an award-winning actor, you should chill out. No, I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's very cool, just very cool.
And looking back on sort of Submarine, what are your kind of fondest memories of that whole experience now?
Oh, I wish I could do it again. Like, it's the coolest job I've ever worked on, and I'm just very grateful that I got a chance to be a part of it.
And what are you looking forward to doing next?
I've got 3 movies to come out, which is really cool, and I'm doing a few movies this year, and I'm writing a TV show for Channel 4, and I'm writing my first feature. So yeah, I'm trying to keep busy. I'm playing Xbox in between all that, which is good.
That's quite interesting, because even though you're obviously seen as an actor, that somebody like Channel 4 are prepared to take you on and commission you as a writer.
Yeah, I mean, they're so cool. They're so cool over there, and I have... I just give them some ideas and stuff, and it's a cool idea, and we're just going to go with it, I think, see where it takes us.
Can you share with us what the idea is?
Basically about an actor, like my age. Yeah, that's basically what it is, yeah.
We've got Kill List nominated again. Are you excited about being recognised now by Empire?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I was actually looking at all the nominations when on the train today on the phone, going, "Oh bloody hell, how did we get into that lot?" So it's good, hurrah.
And is it difficult for you, because obviously you're a filmmaker, you just want to be writing stories and being in front of being behind the camera and making the story, to have to then come and do all the publicity that comes with it?
Oh yeah, it gets me out of the house, doesn't it? Well, I always I don't know, I always have a mental picture of these things being quite low key, and then you turn up and they're like all like this. So I try not to think about it too much. It's distracting,
And thinking back on Kill List and the success that you've had from it, you must be feeling very proud of the achievement, really.
Yeah. Well, if you'd have asked me a year or so ago, I never could have imagined it would be like this. But it's it's quite mind-blowing, really, all that.
Well, Smiley, you're not going to ignore me, are you?
Hello, how you doing?
All right.
I'm good. People are starting to talk. It's becoming a habit.
No, it isn't. It's great. I can get used to it. Oh, well, Ben will be pleased, because he says they've not turned up.
I know. I've just flown in from Belfast. I was doing a TV thing in Belfast and then filming down in Dublin. So it's been mental the past couple of weeks. I've been going, Belfast, Dublin, Edinburgh, London, Belfast, London, Dublin. That's been the past sort of 7 days, 8 days. Been mad.
No rest for the wicked.
Ah, well,
Is this all part of the same role?
No, it's all different stuff. I'm doing a thing called Ripper Street in Dublin, and a thing called V-Sign in Belfast. So yeah, I've been running around. It's been great.
And how's the whole Kill List experience been like?
It's been mad. It's been beyond our wildest dreams, really. You know what I mean? I think you try and look back on when you were filming it, you didn't think at any time, oh, it's an award-winning film. It was just been a really good process and a really good, making really good friends on it, and that's been lovely. It's been beyond my wildest dreams anyway, to win awards based on the work you've done. It's just been fantastic. It's been lovely.
Does it make a difference, really, to you, winning awards, or even just being nominated to heighten the profile of an actor?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. I'm starting to feel a wee bit of heat now, and that's great, Yeah, I think it does. I definitely have been a lot busier than I was last year, and this running around, I think, is part of that, and, long may it run,
Are these award ceremonies good for you to network and meet other filmmakers and actors that you want to work with? Or?
Yeah, I think the word networked I always struggle with, you know what I mean? If I see people I like, I'll go up and say hello to them, and people I respect to sort of sidle up to, but my networking skills look a bit more stalkerish. And then if you've seen Kill List, you don't really want me sort of looming up at you. You know what I mean? Oh, hello, God. But yeah, no, I think networking, that's a hard one on it, isn't it? I think I should have went to classes in it. You know what I mean? I'm more of a loomer.
And is there anybody in particular, filmmaker-wise, that's taking your fancy, maybe a director that you fancy working with in the future?
Yeah, Shane Meadows.
What is it about him that floats your boat?
I just love the stuff that he's done. I've been a massive fan from Romeo Brass onwards. I just think he's fantastic. I'd love to work with Paddy Considine. I'd love to work with him. There's so many good directors out there that I love to work with. You know, I'm really looking forward to working with Ben again, you know, and getting excited about that. Hopefully that project will come off this year. So, you know.
What's bringing you here this evening then?
Well, I hear there's an award show going on tonight. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to present Best Film and have a couple of drinks and show my daughter the ropes here. She's a 15-year-old girl who lives in Spain, so I gotta take her out.
You actually look very
does for a living.
And you had great success last year with the Expendables.
Yeah, and the sequel's coming out in August, so that should be fun.
Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I hear it's pretty good, from what I've heard.
What did you think of the script when you first read it?
This one or the first one?
Well, either actually, because we love, but we definitely love the first one. So tell me about both.
Well, I thought Sly did a good job. He created a fun character for me, you know, and it was kind of a chance for me to have a comeback of sorts, you know, on the big screen. So it was cool.
There was a great energy between all of you on screen. Was it like that, but offset?
Yeah. Yeah, because we all realize we're in a kind of a special project that doesn't come along that often, and it's designed for people like us, rather than trying to fit you into another mold where, you know, or you're too tall or too broad or, you know, not funny enough or too Swedish or something.
Well, I can't believe it. You're here, award nominated, The Inbetweeners.
I know, who knew? Who knew The Inbetweeners was award nominee worthy for a film? Yeah, no, it's great.
Well, tell us how you kind of like, what was the nucleus of what started the whole Inbetweeners?
Well, Dame and I shared a flat for a few years. We've both been dumped by our long-term girlfriends. We were sharing a flat and we were like, this is going to be a pretty serious batch pad. And actually we spent a lot of time playing PlayStation and drinking red wine and occasionally crying. There's a bit of weeping. But also we used to, you know, talk to each other about what it's like when we were growing up. And we grew up in very similar suburban areas of London. And even though they're miles away, they're very similar. And we talked about our friends, and we had lots of anecdotes, and we just make each other laugh about the stupid things our friends did and we did when we were teenagers. And then at the same time, we were saying, we should write a sitcom, we should write a sitcom, we should write a sitcom, we should write a sitcom. All right. And there it is. And then it took us, we're so slow, it took us about 2 years to get to the point where we went, should we write a sitcom about the thing that's making us all laugh the whole time? So that was in the end what we did.
So is it really, what's funny is what's based on truth, isn't it, really?
Yeah, well, there's certainly a lot of truth in it. Too much truth is the problem, I think. But yeah, that was a lot of truth in The Inbetweeners.
Was it difficult to do the transition of writing for television to then moving to a screenplay, really?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was more difficult than writing another series, and I think what we did was we just tried to start again. We went back to the beginning. We were like, what was it we liked about the series? What was it we liked about the characters? How did people relate to it? And then we sort of, you know, read lots of screenplays and talked to lots of people. Actually, a name drop of Richard Curtis was incredibly helpful, and you know, lots of other people were really helpful about the script and the structure. And so we just, you know, it's like starting again, really. And it was great for us. It was exciting to be able to go, okay, we're not doing something we know. It is, you know, scary, and we're really nervous about what's going to happen. And so yeah, it was good. But it was nerve-wracking until really it went out and people seemed to like it. So until literally that day, I was like, oh, this is going to be a disaster. Why didn't we just do another series? So I'm glad we didn't now.
Was it quite good for you to have the restriction of like that hour and a half to work with? Does it make your storytelling more concise because you don't have so much time?
Well, I think actually it was kind of the opposite, because we were used to doing 24 minutes, and we were quite strict about not doing anything too emotional in the series, because I don't think that when you're 16, 17 years old, your lives aren't really that emotional. You don't spend that much time. We thought, you know, it's all about the laughs, and actually it was quite nice in the film to be able to give them a little bit more depth than they'd had before, I think. So that was fun.
It's phenomenal success, The Inbetweeners.
Yeah, we've been, you know, we've had a good ride. I think it's it's lovely to be nominated for something for the film, which is a first for us. We didn't think we'd be able to make a film in the early days, let alone sort of a successful one. So actually, no, it's thrilling. Yeah, it's great.
And you were working with a different director, am I right, on the film to the series?
No, there's actually largely the same people, including the director. I mean, actually, in a way, I'd say there was actually quite a lot of continuity between the crew from the series to the film. I think they kind of wanted to keep things the same, so we wouldn't sort of flip out and go insane with panic, which I suppose works. But no, it was nice. It was sort of the same old gang, really, which I think the cast are becoming increasingly difficult to sort of control. Like, and it was behave very well because all the crew are like our mates, so there's no there's maybe not enough sort of shock and awe from the crew towards the cast, but no, we do just see them as our friends, and I think because of that we think we can just dick around. But I don't know, that we do like we do like that. So I don't know. It's yeah, it was the same old gang really. Yeah.
Are the stakes higher when you're shooting a feature film as opposed to a series?
Yeah, when we stopped to think about it, you know, they really did seem higher, to be honest, because you know, the show had gained momentum by that point, and we knew that there was a sort of weight of expectation on the film. Also, I think, you know, it was perceived as being quite a challenge and possibly a mistake to try and make a film based on a TV show. It's I think it is really challenging, but you know, I think we thought we could do it, but I think we certainly felt pressure, even if it was just thinking like, this is going to be like much bigger, so everything you do with your face is, you know, magnified like 20 times. So yeah, there was a bit of pressure, but it was okay.